Hey there, fellow knowledge seekers.
Huh.
Today, we're going to dive deep into the world of Y Combinator.
YC.
Yeah, YC exactly, to uncover the secrets behind this legendary startup accelerator.
And we've got a secret weapon.
Do tell.
A document that's like a backstage pass.
Ooh, juicy.
It's called, get this, What Happens on YCombinator.pdf.
No way, that's amazing. Straight from the source. So we're not just, skimming the surface here.
No. This is about going deep.
Unpacking the magic, the secret sauce.
Exactly. Deciphering what makes YC tick and what makes it launch some of the most innovative startups out there.
Right. It's like sneaking a peek behind the curtain at a magician's show. Only instead of rabbits, we're talking billion-dollar companies.
Spot on. And one of the things that hits you right away, just from reading this document,
Yeah.
is the intensity of the whole thing.
Intense how?
3 months, totally immersed in your startup, no distractions, just pure startup grind.
Whoa, like boot camp for entrepreneurs.
That's a great way to put it. What Happens on YCombinator.pdf really emphasizes this.
So it's not for the faint of heart,
Definitely not. It simulates the real pressure of building a company.
but with, a safety net of mentors and guidance?
Exactly. A controlled burn, you could say.
I like that. Making those startups fireproof.
Precisely. And all this intensity has a purpose. 2, actually.
Oh, lay it on me.
Number 1, a killer product. YC wants to see something people actually want.
Makes sense.
And number 2, funding. Getting those crucial investments to scale up.
So it's about the product and the fuel to make it fly.
Exactly. And YC knows how to make it happen.
Now I'm really intrigued. What's their secret?
Well, the document points to those 11 weeks leading up to demo day.
Oh, yeah, demo day, the big pitch event. Nerve-wracking.
Big time. And those 11 weeks leading up to it are apparently some of the most productive weeks in a founder's life. Just imagine.
The pressure.
Definitely, but also the breakthroughs, the incredible amount of work they pack into such a short time.
So it's more than just the deadline looming. What makes those weeks so special?
It's the environment. YC cultivates this incredible intensity.
That pressure cooker we talked about.
Exactly. You're surrounded by brilliant, driven people all pushing the limit.
And probably fueled by gallons of coffee. Right?
Oh, I'm sure. The document actually mentions something about sleep being a distant memory and pizza boxes piling up.
So it's like a pressure cooker full of brilliant, sleep-deprived, pizza-fueled entrepreneurs. That's an image. But seriously, how does YC create that kind of environment?
Well, they have a system.
I bet they do.
Yeah, and that system is what we're going to unpack next.
Well, don't leave us hanging. This sounds juicy. Tell me more about this YC system. So the system, it's not just about surviving the pressure cooker.
Right. It's about thriving in it.
Okay, I like that. So how do they do it? What's the secret sauce?
Well, for starters, that $500,000 investment,
Yeah, that's a nice chunk of change.
it's a good start, for
Yeah.
sure. But the document, What Happens in YCombinator.pdf, it makes it clear.
Yeah.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
There's more.
Oh, yeah. A lot more. Think of it like this. They've built this whole support system
Okay.
designed to, supercharge these startups. And it starts right away.
How so?
They divide the startups into smaller groups.
Okay.
And each group gets paired with partners from YC.
Experienced people.
Oh, yeah. People who've been there, done that. They know the game inside and out.
So it's like having a personal guide through the startup jungle.
Exactly. And it's not just those group sessions. They have these things called office hours.
Office hours, like in school?
Kind of. But for startups, founders can just, drop in, pick the brains of the YC partners, get advice, run ideas past them.
That's pretty cool. Direct access to the experts.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right. And then there's this platform. It's called Bookface.
Bookface. Seriously.
Right.
What is that? Like Facebook, but for, book clubs?
Not quite. It's like, imagine a social network,
Sure.
but only for YC companies, past and present.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they can connect with each other, share their experiences. The document mentioned someone found their first beta testers through Bookface.
Whoa, that's powerful. So it's like this exclusive network just for YC companies.
Exactly. It's like a goldmine of connections and support. And speaking of support, the alumni talks they have.
Well,
Alumni talks, they get these successful founders from previous batches to come back. Share their stories, give advice, answer questions. The document made it sound really insightful.
like behind-the-scenes stuff you wouldn't hear anywhere else.
Exactly. Unfiltered, real-world advice. Imagine hearing straight from the horse's mouth how they built their billion-dollar company.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
Sign me up for the next one. So you've got the groups, the mentors, this book face thing, the alumni talks. It's like they've thought of everything.
They really have. And then there's demo day.
Ah, yes, demo day, the grand finale.
It's more than just a pitch event.
It is.
Oh, yeah. YC really preps the companies for it. They help them refine their pitches, connect with investors.
So it's like they're setting them up for success.
Exactly. They give them the tools and the stage to shine.
Wow. It's impressive the level of support they provide.
Yeah, it really is. And it doesn't end there.
It doesn't. Tell me there's more.
There is. Even after demo day, after those 3 months are up,
Yeah.
the support continues.
Get out.
Yeah.
How? Okay, my mind is blown. So they don't just, like, kick them out the door after demo day. They actually stick around.
They stick around. It's like they've joined this exclusive club.
The YC Club.
Exactly. And the benefits, they don't expire. That's what's so cool about it.
So what are we talking about? Like
Yeah.
a lifetime supply of pizza and coffee.
I wouldn't say no to that. But seriously, the document, it talked about this ongoing support. Like, they still have access to the YC partners.
Through those office hours things.
Yeah, exactly. So they can always get advice, bounce ideas around.
That's huge. Having that lifeline must be so reassuring.
Oh, absolutely. Especially in the often chaotic world of startups. But honestly, the biggest perk,
Yeah. Hit me with it.
the network. That YC alumni network, it's legendary.
Okay, we've got to talk about this network. Everyone keeps raving about it, so it's got to be something special.
It really is. Imagine this for a second.
Okay, I'm imagining.
You hit a wall with your startup. Could be anything, right? Funding, product development, whatever.
Yeah, those walls pop up all the time.
Right. And with this network, you've got this like direct line to people who've been there.
People who've scaled those walls before.
Exactly. They've faced the same challenges, learned from their mistakes, and come out on top. That's invaluable.
Oh, yeah. No amount of pizza can replace that kind of experience.
Exactly. And the best part is, everyone's willing to help each other out. It's this whole pay-it-forward mentality.
That's amazing. So it's not just about what you get out of it, but also about giving back.
Precisely. And the document mentioned this other thing,
Go on.
the YC alumni reunion. Apparently, it's a big deal.
Like a high school reunion, but for startup superstars?
Kind of, but way cooler.
Yeah.
Founders from all these different batches coming together.
Networking, sharing war stories.
All that. The document mentioned deals being struck, new collaborations being formed. It sounds electric.
Wow. So once you're in, you're really in.
Yeah.
Part of the YC family for life.
Exactly. And that family, it comes with some serious perks. Like, have you noticed how
Yeah.
just having that YC stamp on your company, it changes things?
You mean like the YC brand? Is that really a thing?
Oh, it's definitely a thing. Investors, the media, even potential customers.
They all perk up when they hear YC.
They do. It's like a mark of quality, a signal that this company has something special.
That's pretty powerful. Just the name alone carries that much weight.
It really does. It opens doors, gets your foot in the door. It's a game changer, no doubt.
Wow. You know, it's funny.
What's that?
When you hear Y Combinator, you think, oh, big investments, big names.
Right.
But after diving into this document, it's clear it's much more than that.
It's about the whole package, right?
Totally.
Hmm.
The support, the community, the brand recognition, it all adds up.
It creates this environment where founders can, like, truly thrive, not just survive, but reach their full potential.
Well said. And that's what makes Y Combinator so fascinating, so impactful.
Agreed. They've cracked the code in a way.
They really have. This deep dive has been eye-opening, to say the least. So much to unpack.
Definitely. A lot to think about.
For sure. And for all of you listening, we want to hear from you. Imagine, just for a moment,
Yeah.
that you're stepping into those YC doors. What part of this whole experience, this whole ecosystem?
Yeah, what gets you fired up?
Exactly. The mentorship, the network, that pressure cooker environment. Let us know. Because who knows?
Like,
Your answer, your perspective, it might just spark our next deep dive. Until then, keep those entrepreneurial spirits high, and we'll catch you on the next one.